Buongiorno. Here's where we're at with this after 2 more days of messing with it. This is decent. Still need to do something at the bottom there. Really fighting this hood. You can see the fender curves towards the hood from like here-ish forward. So that's that. Ended up being able to get this to sit down on the core support and the core support to sit on the frame with no tension or on anything. All I have to do is stand on this fender. I don't have any video. I have a picture of me standing on it that I took when I was up there. Stood up here, walked up and down the body line, tried to jump up and down on it a little bit, because this whole fender from here is like this. It was too steep here. This whole fender needs to roll down. So even still, like pushing on this and pushing this down helps everything. So you can see how much we've moved this. But it's not just that this fender needs to slide out. It just needs to roll that way, and that's what I was doing by walking up and down that with it bolted up here, just bending the fender. So closer. Another thing is I was having trouble getting the hood. See, it hits, shuts, sits on the core support here, but this side of the hood just is springy. And then we noticed that it's hitting the cowl pretty hard there. And well, it was way worse. And there was no shims under the fenders here. So the hinges were adjusted too low, so the hood was too low. Which I don't know why I didn't notice that sooner. But you know, you can see we put some shims under it, but look how high the hood is compared to the door now. I need to loosen the bolt in the jamb, and I'll be able to drop that back down some. I'll just kind of roll the fender down there. But anyways, I think my next step is to get the factory fender fitting, and then continue on with this one. I may end up. See, I can't get very much. I have one thick shim under the fender here. I'd like to get more in there so I can lift this hinge up more, because I think that's part of the problem with it hitting there. I can't just raise the hinge up now because, you know, I'm gonna go a little bit, but you see, none of this fits. Not even this side. But I think the hinge is too high over here. It definitely is. Anyway, enough rambling and mumbling and going on about nothing, but that's the current situation. I'm going to adjust the factory fender and yeah, go from there. Another problem is, man, this hood, you can't tell how bad it is because, you know, look at it, you can't tell, but it is absolutely beat right here. It's got a huge ridge here, big low spot here, big low spot here. Wow, it's pretty bad. And then this side's not so bad. But all this rust. It's like I hit it real quick with a 40 grit flap disc just to you can't get that out. So anyway, really rusty right here. So it's gonna be fun to try to clean all the rust off this thing. We did find some actual rust. Here. So hopefully that's not too bad. We can just, I mean, Jimmy can just weld that up. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and try to adjust on that other side, get that fender fitting, and stuff like that. I'll be right here as soon as I update the situation. This may come as a big shock to everybody, but I spent about 5 minutes lining up this fender over here, and pretty nice. Got to even got a gap at the rocker. Well, this fender has a bunch of Bondo in it right here, so I'm not really sure what's going on. We'll find that out later, but man, that fits good. So, yeah. Oh, sir, I was coming to help with that.
I didn't know you were going to shut the hood.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jimmy's got this all figured out over here. He said we should be about done now. So that's all it needed. We still have this hood that's springing up like 1 inch on this side. Is one hinge bottoming out before the other one? Like this hood will just not shut straight. It's always up on that side. You know, we're hitting here. Not so much here. Have we ever measured the core support to see if it's like the same height?
Right, no.
I think this hood's twisted. It's not off this car. I don't think anyway. Maybe it is. No, it's not. It looks like it's been. I think Gerald said the core support of his car was from this car. But he said it didn't have hood pin holes in his core support either. This hood obviously had hood pins. I don't know why I even care about that. But we're not hitting the cowl anymore. And we still have a springy hood situation. So all we need is another factory fender and another hood. And we should be good. Can't wait. I wish I could, you know, help people understand what this hood feels like right here. There's just no way to describe it. Excellent is what I'm trying to say. So that made that worse?
Well, yeah,
It's up.
worse through here.
Do you think we can try to get some more shims underneath that fender over there? At least one more?
Maybe.
So anyway, lesson learned that we already know. Factory fender, good. So I just gotta set this up.
Oh, you gotta give it a little showman. You gotta get the jump off.
We put a big block in her. Because I hear that's what it's got, so I wanted to have one in it while it was here. Just wrap that around that. Bing, bang, boom. Whoa. Trip on Jim's transmission.
I think if you stand on it,
You might have to hold on that side. Down. Whoa, now we don't need to bend that side down. Just go till you hear 5 creaks. That was only 3. Okay, let's just see what happened there. This is just a big block out of here.
oh boy.
Oh man, we got closer.
Oh man.
I think.
If you had the elbow.
Is that side too low? Did I? Aren't they good? Big block back out. Where'd you have that installed? What kind of mount did you use on that?
A little bit like around here. I don't have to stand up to this one.
I mean, I think things are really,
What are we doing?
really gotta be your stomach.
Three?
See?
Oh, there's
Oh,
one.
man. Okay, I think I felt some good stuff happening. I mean, did it fix any of this?
Oh yeah, that's almost three. Oh man.
Oh man, we're almost there. Well, we might be there.
Man. I think one more.
That's that. Well, that's the bump stop. I can raise that up just a little. You want to do it again, don't you? Just see it's high.
I kind of do because it's all like.
I'm getting tired of that thing.
We can take that piece off.
So glad this hood. I mean, let's just take a look here.
You're fine. That's from the horses walking in.
Right.
That's why it's been.
And all this stuff. Well, this isn't from us, you know, not taking care of stuff and getting it dirty. That all fell out of the hood when we took the hood off. It smells like a barn.
The horses walked across the top. That's why we're tweaking on her now.
Anyway, you get the idea what's going on here. Whoa, did I missed it? Dang it.
It's like the 50 Ford right there, man.
Yeah, this hood could stand to open up a little further. That'd be tasty.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we'll get her opened up. We're gonna do one more of those stomach presses on the corner of the hood, and I think we'll be good. All right, so here's where we are. Let's look at the good side again.
We're in the garage.
Pretty good. I'm gonna move the fender out just a little bit more. Maybe weld something, or I mean, fix this gap with some Bondo, some welding right there. I don't know, this side is fine. we're not really messing with that. What we're doing is messing with this over here. And yeah. So basically this is the fender is not going to move from here. We have to make it work with it in this position, including these shims between the fender and the core support, which shouldn't be there, but hey, you know what we can do? We can just weld shims to the bottom of the fender when we have it off.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Or just weld the plate.
Right, yeah.
Looks like it was
Just so they're not even there.
right.
But we had to do that to get the headlight bezel to fit. Anything we did to make the fender fit the hood, tilted it like this and the headlight bezel sat like that and would not work at all. So we thought we were doing good things. We had it looking pretty sweet. Then we go to fit this again and it was like, couldn't even get it on because it was about like that. So we started over and now this will fit good and everywhere it's gonna work. And only problem is we have to slice the fender here to get a gap, and then we have to add an inch piece of flat bar to the hood from back here to up in here-ish, just to close this up because that is way too big. I'm already in further than I want to be here. So I can't go in anymore with the fender. We should be modifying the fender to fit the hood, being at the hood's factory, but that's gonna be kind of hard to do. So we're just gonna make the hood wider because, I mean, look at this hood. It's not a loss. If you ever find a factory fender, just get a factory hood at the same time. So anyway. I think, you know, what's this, the 4th day of messing with this hood? Or fender? Third? So 2 more days, I think. And not after work days. I mean, 2 full days we could have this fender possibly
Ready to sand.
fitting this car and ready to strip and, you know, body work. The other problem with this fender, which is the body line, which I'm not going to be able to do anything about, although on camera it doesn't look so bad. It kind of dives down, which they do, but the other side it kind of, and then dives down from the middle of the wheel forward. With this one, kind of banana shapes. I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of curves down in the middle. That could be for me standing and jumping up and down on the top of the fender, or I think it was already like this because I think I noticed that before I did that. But anyway, that's just paperwork. It is what it is. We're not gonna be able to do anything with that.
Market goodness.
Yep, that's just some sweet stuff is all that is. So we're going forwards and backwards at the same time.
We've gone forward.
Well, I mean the hood shuts and opens.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, look at this. Can only do, oh, yep. I mean, is that sweet or what? I mean, look at this. This is, I mean, check this out. You ready? I don't know what that extra sound was, but.
That was the backwards one.
Right. So no more springy, bouncy hood action. We really big blocked that thing up. And that is good. The hood is still not good. I don't want to even think about that part right now, but that's nothing some Mondo can't fix. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know. It's pretty bad. Yeah, hopefully the rest of the car. Notice some Bondo on the quarter panel back there where I ground on it. I know there's Bondo. I don't want to strip any parts until we just get this fit, so that's why I'm holding off on that and
Smooth sailing.
finding any more. We don't want to find any more issues until this one's at least kind of handled. So, yep. That's all that is. Congratulations.